Okay, boys and girls, we were talking about how this 5 is 10 times more than this 5. And this 5, because it's in the 10,000s, is 1/10 the size of that number. So the value of this 5 in the 100,000s is 10 times the value of the 5 in the 10,000s place. And in reverse, the value of the 5 in the 10,000s place, okay, is 1/10 the value of the 5 in the 100,000s place. Okay? Now, that is understanding the relationship. Then the next is where we have to understand in the numbers, one digit in the is underlined and one digit is circled. Okay? So we want to know what is true. Which statement is true? So we're looking for the true. Its value is 10 times greater than the value of the underline. So this is saying this circled one is greater than this 7. But this is in the 10,000s or in the thousands place. Okay? It's not, this is not greater. That's not true. This says its value in the circle is 1/10 the value of this one. That is true. Its value is 70 times, not 70. We never said 70. And it's not 1/70th. Okay? The question is that we need to understand what the question is asking, and we need to go through each answer choice and find the one that is true. So this is our answer. Okay? So remember, we determine the value of a digit based on its location in the place value chart, wherever it is, because as we talked about, this 7 is not the same amount as this 7, so it's based on where it is in the place value chart. Then we need to understand expanded notation. When I have this number, I need to put it in a place value chart to help me understand what it is. So my 4 and 3, and then in my hundreds is a 2, and then in my thousands is a 6, and my 10,000s is a 0, and in my 100,000 is a 5. So then I start by multiplying the digit in that place by the value. So it's 5 times, and this is the 100,000s place, so 100,000. Plus, I have nothing there, so I don't have to write it. 6 times its place value. It's in the thousands place. Then plus the 2 in the hundreds place. 2 times its place value, 100, plus 3, the digit 3 in its place value, times tens, it's in the tens spot, plus the digit 4 in the ones, times 1. You need to be able to put things in a place value chart so you can understand how it is recognized. What is its value? Okay? What are the steps for comparing numbers? Always put your numbers in a place value chart so you can compare numbers. Okay? You start in the left-hand side and look for comparison of numbers. Here's an example from the greatest. So my first one should be the biggest number. Greatest means biggest. So I look here. These are all the same. So I move to the neighbor. I have 2 zeros and 2 4s. So these two are bigger than these two, but I need to find which is bigger of these. So then I go to the next number of these. So now I'm looking at this number and this number. This number in the hundreds, thousands place has an 8. This is my greatest. So I know that my answer has to start with Geo. But I know this number is bigger than these two, so this is my next one. So then that would be Alex. Now I have to see which one of these is the biggest out of these two. So I look at the number. I've already looked at the ones. I've looked at the zeros. Now I look at the 6. These are the same. So now I'm looking at this number and this number only. I've done these two. These are the same. I have to move to the next number. These are the same. These are the same. These are the same. Ah, in my hundreds place, I see a difference. There's a 0 here. There's a 9 here. So that makes this my next biggest number, which is 10. And then my smallest number, or my least, is Jose. That is what I do. I compare my numbers.